Well, good morning and welcome. You're watching the Morning Express on Republic TV. I'm Nupur Talwar Suri. Our top story today is around the ties that have taken a hit between India and Canada. Now, the External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar has once again slammed Canada over their ability not to produce evidence over the killing of Nijjar. Now, the External Affairs Minister has said that India is not ruling out an investigation, but had asked Canada to provide evidence in support of its allegations about the involvement of agents of the Indian government in the killing of the Khalistani terrorists in Canada. However, Dr. Jaishankar continued to say that no evidence has been provided yet.
The context is that in Canada, we feel that the Canadian politics has given space to violent and extreme political opinions which advocate separatism from India, including through violent means. And these people have been accommodated in Canadian politics. They are given the freedom to articulate their views. And not just that, it had come to a situation where the diplomats of my country, including the High Commissioner, we've had attacks on the High Commission, smoke bombs thrown at the High Commission. My Consul General and other diplomats were intimidated in public, on record, with no action taken by those who did this. This is a country where there is a previous history. For those who would be familiar with Lockerbie, we had a much bigger incident when an Air India plane, there were bombs put, in fact, on two planes. One fortunately landed before when the bomb went off, but the other one, there were 327 people who died when the plane crashed off Ireland. So given all this, I think it was important that, a country like Canada, I mean, we are a democracy, we are a democracy, they are a democracy. But freedom of speech and freedom of expression also comes with a certain responsibility, and the misuse of those freedoms and the toleration of that misuse for political purposes would be, to our mind, very wrong. Now, in the case of Mr. Trudeau, I have discussed it also with my own counterpart. I still do, and we have told them, so look, if you have a reason to make such an allegation, please share the evidence with us. We are not ruling out an investigation and looking at anything which they may have to offer. They haven't done so.
And let's go across to our senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, who now joins me on the phone line. Good morning, Abhishek. Abhishek, Dr. Jaishankar's statement, quite a reiteration of the stand that India has had so far, that give us the evidence, we are willing to probe anything. But that's not happened so far. And what is Canada saying in terms of why is there a delay in concrete evidence being provided?
Before, I think what the External Affairs Minister has done is reiterated with absolute clarity, naming names. So he has said Justin Trudeau, his name Justin Trudeau. He has said he has spoken to his counterpart, Melanie Joly in Canada. And what this means is that it's essentially India really upping the ante, because if Justin Trudeau again repeated those alleged allegations about 5 days back, again without backing of any evidence, again without sharing an iota of specifics or information, I think External Affairs Minister, using the opportunity of addressing the Western world from London and really calling a spade, it could not have been clearer than that if you have any evidence after 5 months of investigation, please share. And I think Dr. S Jaishankar does that with a lot of responsibility. He speaks for India. He speaks for New Delhi. And I think this is clearly calling the bluff of Justin Trudeau from a Western capital, and something which the Canadian establishment would be hard-pressed to defend and explain, given the kind of position they have taken repeatedly without even once addressing Indian concerns. Like we have said earlier, like our High Commissioner said in Ottawa, I think this is a clear case of India really stepping on the pedal and making sure that there is no escape window provided to Justin Trudeau to come out of this without absolving India of the baseless charges he has been making for his narrow, petty local politics.
All right, Abhishek, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. As Abhishek is pointing out, of course, there has been a lot of pressure on India also that's been put over the Nijjar kidding, but as far as India is concerned, it says that it's willing to probe all angles.